Well, there were tears on the Senate floor today. Tears. They were not tears for the 273,823 people in this country who have died from COVID-19. They were not tears for the 205,733 people infected with COVID-19 in the last day alone. They were not tears for the 628 children held in custody at the southern border by Donald Trump, who is now unable to find their parents to reunite them. They were not tears for the way Donald Trump disgraced the White House today by reading a 46-minute speech on a teleprompter that was a lie from beginning to end, a lie about who won the presidential election. They were not tears for Donald Trump's relentless degrading of democracy. No. They were tears for Lamar Alexander. And the tears came from the place we didn't know tears existed, the eyes of Mitch McConnell. Lamar Alexander gave his farewell address to the United States Senate after 18 years of service, which actually isn't a very long term of service for a senator. It is traditional that senators give a final speech in the final days of their service. When I worked in the United States Senate, I went to the Senate floor for many of those speeches. Some were more eloquent than others, but almost all of them were moving. And I got choked up more than once listening to a Senate farewell speech. Not today. Because Mitch McConnell has destroyed the United States Senate as we know it, and Lamar Alexander did everything he possibly could to help Mitch McConnell destroy the United States Senate. Lamar Alexander was a cabinet member and a governor of Tennessee before winning a seat in the Senate. You could write a biography of Lamar Alexander and leave out his Senate years, and you'd be leaving out nothing, because Senator Lamar Alexander accomplished absolutely nothing. 18 years of nothing. Just like most of his Republican colleagues in the Senate, he has accomplished nothing. He signed on to the Mitch McConnell cult. He did whatever Mitch McConnell wanted whenever he wanted it. And today, Lamar Alexander complained in his farewell speech that the United States Senate no longer really allows senators to offer amendments on the Senate floor the way they used to. But he didn't have the courage to mention that it was his dear friend Mitch McConnell who has been preventing him from offering amendments on the Senate floor. Mitch McConnell was moved to tears by Lamar Alexander's speech. That's how much Mitch McConnell treasures his spineless enablers, his quislings who cower in the shadow of Donald Trump. It was in the United States Senate today that Vice President Mike Pence formally accepted the results of an election that Donald Trump continues to lie about. 2 hours before Donald Trump defaced the White House with his verbal graffiti about the election, Mike Pence did his duty as vice president and swore in the newest United States Senator from Arizona, Democrat Mark Kelly. Acceptance of the results of an election does not get more clear and more formal than that. Actually administering the oath of office to the winner of that election. To find Republicans who are willing to stand up to Donald Trump's lies about the election, you have to get outside of Washington, because there isn't a single Republican in Washington with the minimal courage it would take to stand up to Donald Trump's lies about the election and call them lies. You have to go to Georgia to find that kind of courage. Today, Georgia's Republican Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, publicly confirmed that he completely agrees with what one of the officials in his office, Gabriel Sterling, said yesterday in a passionate denunciation of Donald Trump's dangerous lies.
And just to let you know, yes, didn't know what Gabriel Sterling was going to say yesterday, and that had our full support. He spoke it with passion, and he spoke it with truth. And it's about time that more people are out there speaking with truth.
Brett Raffensperger is a Republican. He has said that he has voted for Donald Trump for president twice. And what Gabriel Sterling did yesterday is so important and so powerful and so sadly rare among Republicans that we are going to show it again. It's very sad that Gabriel Sterling had to say this, but it is, in its way, a thing of beauty.
Good afternoon. My name is Gabriel Sterling. I'm the Voting System Implementation Manager for the state of Georgia. And just to give you all a heads up, this is going to be sort of a two-part press conference today. At the beginning of this, I'm going to do my best to keep it together because it has all gone too far. All of it. Joe DeGenova today asked for Chris Krebs, a patriot who ran CISA, to be shot. A 20-something tech in Gwinnett County today has death threats and a noose put out saying he should be hung for treason because he was transferring a report on batches from an EMS to a county computer so he could read it. It has to stop. Mr. President, you have not condemned these actions or this language. Senators, you have not condemned this language or these actions. This has to stop. We need you to step up, and if you're going to take a position of leadership, show some.